Hello, I am Metal Jim. Welcome to Get Up Your Banners, you dumbass. Metal Jim Sucks Live. Oh, that's right. I have a guest, and she's been on hiatus for many years. Oh, I already did that interview. It's Diva.
Hi.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Hi. Where have you been?
I don't know,
I don't
man.
pay you to disappear. I don't pay you at all.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's a thing. Oh, I forgot to do this. It's Diva. Shit.
Oh my god.
It's Diva.
Yay.
Diva is, if you already don't know, Diva's my... Get your hand away from the fucking camera.
I just had to see how low def it was, even though it's right
Oh,
there.
let me try. Wow, you can see the
Oh my
oldness
god,
in
I
my
can
hands.
see.
That's disgusting. I'm
That's
not happy about that at
crazy.
all. Didn't enjoy it. Diva's my agent. She's been on vacation for a long time, and so have I. I haven't really asked her to do anything for me, and that's really my fault. Because, you know, I'm busy too.
Yeah, you're too busy to ask me to do things. That's fine.
Well, you're busy too.
Yeah.
So here's what happens when two introverts try to ask each other something. It doesn't connect. It just kind of... like,
We're just like, hey, how are you doing? 2 days
Great.
later. Oh, sorry for the delay. I'm great.
Yeah, I did do that, didn't I? I was like, yeah, sorry, it's life and work, and yeah.
Yeah.
So it's nice having you back. Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. If the two people watching don't know, my manager's... Whoops. I'm going to start over. My manager isn't here today because she is a sick. So it's just me and Diva. So I apologize.
Well, we wish the manager well. It's not fun being sick.
No, the man just sick with Lou Gehrig's disease.
Rip.
What the hell? That's what I do. She has polio.
Oh.
She never took her vaccines.
You know.
Not her fault, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The system
Good for
failed
her.
her. You know, what can you do?
Nothing. Really sad. So, Diva, You're on TikTok, yeah?
Kinda.
Kinda now. You have you're doing artwork stuff,
I did. I
which is
posted
cool.
exactly one video of my art.
Do you not want me to tell people about that?
Oh, you
I
can tell
mean,
people. I
she's
don't
not
care.
doing artwork stuff. Oh, she
I-
lost. Damn it. Oh, she's back.
No, like you can tell people. I don't care. I've been doing some art stuff. Been traveling around selling some art stuff as well. So that's what you like.
You're an artist on the go.
I am. You know.
You paint in the car when your boyfriend's driving, like an artist on the go.
No. But you know what? I'm gonna do that. Thanks for
Well, that's
asking.
trademarked, so please pay me when you show everybody.
Oh, right.
Get better and stay metal. She better. I'll kick her ass. I don't know. Push her down a flight of stairs. They'll cheer her right up.
Oh my god.
I know. I'm sorry. So Diva said earlier on the chat, I can actually bring it up for the intro song. I didn't know how. I never realized you were singing in this. Yeah, Diva. I sing all of my songs live.
That's crazy.
And I don't use backing tracks at all.
That's good. Or is it?
I thought so. You know, it's good. It's good. Speaking of backing tracks, you like that segue? So
yeah, that's pretty good.
Chad Gray hates backing tracks. Chad Gray from Mudvayne. Has he ever done a solo album?
I don't know.
There's Corey Taylor. He did his own thing. It's called Corey motherfucking Taylor, which is just what a name.
Yeah, you know.
Then there's
creative.
and then there's Cody Perez. He has his own solo, which is super creative. And then is there Chad Gray? Oh, what would he sing though? He would just sing his. Is he just screaming to the mic the whole time?
You don't know.
It'd be perfect. Like I love you.
What if he went straight clean acoustic, and that was his solo album?
Chad Gray doing acoustic? Yeah. I guess he's done that. Hell yeah.
There you go.
I'm not saying hell yeah. He's in the band. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you entertain these people while I pretend I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Find this quote. Don't look at me. No one look at me.
I mean, I'd cover you, but I can't. So.
Maybe I can just have you.
Oh no! Don't do that.
You're right. I'm sorry.
People don't want that. Chad Gray hates. Oh, there you go.
Okay, the manager's sick in bed, still watching the show. That's commitment, and I appreciate it. I'm still going to find a flight of stairs for you, but it is commitment. Yeah, he did. I guess he did sing it for Shannon Guns Buns, so that's cool.
That's cute.
It is very cute. So for context, Chad Gray was being interviewed about people using backing tracks, and if he would use backing tracks, and he says, "No, I wouldn't."
Mm-hmm.
There's your quote. That was really hard to find. Anyway, I'll read from this. It says, "I think it's an epidemic, man. I really do. I could actually sound like Chad Gray. I think it's an epidemic, man. I really do."
You know what?
I think it's crazy. Thank you so much. I think it's what's happening. Sorry. I think it's crazy what's happened in the past and happened in the past. So what he's talking about is people would get shit on for lip syncing and using backtracks way back in the day. And nowadays it seems like it's very you have to have backing tracks for vocals, guitar, bass, drums, flute, violin. And so, yeah, he just finds it very frustrating. And I just wanted to hear not only the chat's opinion about backing tracks, but yours as well, since you are in a band. And I know you track the voice.
Not my voice.
No, I don't think you even sing in that band.
I do backups very poorly.
Do you sound like Chad Gray?
No.
Oh.
I sound like, I don't know, I was trying to think of someone really good. Moving
Maria
on.
Brink.
Here, okay. My opinion of backing tracks.
Okay, I'm ready. Get ready, everybody. Shit.
Okay. I understand. I understand how people will have a band thing and they'll have a cool, crazy intro that they obviously cannot play live. It's usually haunted house sounds or something. I kind of get that. Like they want to create like an atmosphere or whatever, but when it comes to like your vocals and stuff, I think I understood what he was saying when he was getting to the point where you come here to see me perform. And that
Yes.
means the flaw of being human. So you're gonna miss a note. I do it all the time. You're gonna, miss some lyrics or whatever, but that's part of the fun. It's supposed to be more relatable. And I feel like people are so spoiled by the internet and like that their perception of like what live music should be is being warped. Like, does that make sense? Like
Yes.
they feel like it needs to be perfect
A
because
little,
every
sir.
time they put it on
The
YouTube.
Chad Gray has reported this chat.
Oh,
He doesn't
okay.
like that. Oh shit. You're back again.
I
Sorry.
am. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like people need to quit getting lost in the fact that like we're not going to sound like our album and we're not going to sound like YouTube and all this stuff. We're going to sound I don't it's about the energy and the experience when you pay
Yeah.
all that money to see somebody live. I mean, I'm not going to get mad if they like mess up the lyrics or whatever. Like I probably won't even notice because I'll be too busy enjoying the show. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I guess I remember going to shows and I'd think to myself like, wow, this sounds just like the album.
Mhm.
Or like to a point, not like you like he's backing his entire vocals, you know.
Mhm.
But I have noticed that there's a lot of bands now, even not mainstream, that you can tell they just either lip sync or sing along with it, so they don't miss a note.
Yeah.
And then, but like it's like okay, you're trying to bring energy to the crowd, and it's like okay, well, I guess that's one way to do it because half the time, 80% of people have their phones out, so they're not enjoying it anyway.
That's a good point. I have seen a lot of local bands too, and to get this like for the record, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it's something I've noticed. Where they will have all themselves like hooked up into a laptop, and they'll all have their little earpieces in. And to me, I guess from being in a band, I wouldn't like that because I would feel like I wasn't like with my friends, which is what it's supposed to be when you're in a band, like playing on stage for everyone, having a good time. I would feel like I'm concentrating on what's in my ear instead of in the moment, you know?
I see what you're
I
saying.
think it would distract me personally because I wouldn't be
But
like,
what's in there?
oh, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, what are they playing in their ear? Just like the song?
I don't know. I think it's like,
Oh,
I think they're using it like a monitor, kind of.
okay.
It depends. I don't know. I feel like it's probably different things. I've never used it, so I have no idea. But it's just something I've like noticed. But here's the issue with it though, that I definitely know. If their laptop isn't working, they are completely lost. They're like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't have a click track in my ear. I don't have this in my ear or whatever. And they just
Yeah,
lose it entirely. And that's a problem. Cause like you need to be able to play your stuff, man. Like, come
that's
on, even if
true.
it's
I
bad.
will. Falling in Reverse canceled the show because they didn't have any laptops. They lost them. I
Oh,
remember that
really?
story. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
they're
that.
like, yeah, they canceled the whole show, lost their laptops, and then Ronnie's. I am Team Ronnie. It's just if everyone, I like Ronnie Radke.
Mhm.
But he said that he thought the show wouldn't sound good without it, which I was like, well, that's odd that you would say that, I guess, because shouldn't you? He obviously has a great voice. They're obviously talented people. You saying you just can't figure it out, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the fans love you and they love your art, and they're not going to care.
Mhm.
They're just not going to care. And so what? You have a few of those Karens out there that are like freaking out because Ronnie is like missing a beat or something for half a second. Well, who cares? They'll get over
Yeah.
it or they won't. And then they'll leave a review on Google and they'll give you 1 star. And that's just the way life is sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a comment from the manager.
Oh,
When I think of musician, I think they just can play music.
that's what I'm saying. I can agree.
Yeah. Well, I like Chad's quote here. It's actually if you can't sing your shit and you can't play your music, then why the fuck are you on stage?
Mm-hmm.
So Chad doesn't use backing vocals, but he does have a guy in the back singing as well. He has back vocals with a real person, though.
Okay, so he doesn't use a track. He uses a person.
Right. Yeah. So is that considered? Is it?
I don't know. Where's the line on that?
Yeah, because he has Marcus. He's a great guy. I've never met him, but he's a wonderful guy. And and he's singing in the back when Chad. So when Chad gets into the crowd, you know, they're pushing on his big pot belly, and it's hard for him to sing. So he's going, you know, and so you have the Marcus in the background going, dig, bury me, making sure that people can hear it. Dig, bury me, skip it, habit it here, you know.
Oh, okay.
So Marcus is there to help.
Well, okay, so Marcus gets paid to be the helper.
Again, damn it. This is Richard's fault. I told you not to fucking hook into that goddamn whatever new router you got. Sorry, go ahead.
I said so Marcus gets paid though. He's the helper.
Yeah, but here's what I hate about
that job.
Mud. Well, yeah, I'm not disagreeing, but here's what I hate about Mudvayne. Is they don't give him any recognition on like their shirts. They're like, we're a 4-piece band. The fuck you are.
Whoa.
You have 5 people in your band. Or yes. So you need to have Marcus on your shirts. Because I'd still buy the shirt. But don't pretend he doesn't exist. That's my problem.
There is something like that, actually. I never knew this, but with Green Day, they have another guitarist who's never credited.
See?
Like it's always the 3-piece, but when you see them live, they have another guitarist. I don't know who that guy is. I could probably look it up, but why would I?
Yeah, I have time for that.
Like, you know, they don't encourage it, so it's whatever.
I'm looking up cat videos. I don't got time to look up who's playing in Green Day.
I wonder if he only plays live like a hired gun, though. He probably.
Oh, that's why I call him an unsung hero. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's the unsung hero. He really does.
Yeah.
Help out when Chad's, you know, running out of breath. You know, he played Nothing to Gain live. And that's my favorite song. And he was fucking out of breath. I was pissed. I wish he had backing tracks that day.
God damn it.
It's live, so not pre-recorded. So I think it's legit.
Yeah.
Are we all in agreement? Other people watching? No one's watching. Okay, that's fine.
Anyway, I don't know. I feel like in Ghost, don't they have that one guy who's like a ghoul, but he does like a bunch of different random things?
Yeah, I actually watched him from when I saw them live, and he was very into his job. And so are the 2 ghoulettes in the background playing their little chimes or whatever, but they're just they're into it. They just they love it. But no one notices them really.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I love them. I think they're cool. Whatever. People can say what they want about Ghosts, but they're such a good band live. 14? My God.
They have so many people on stage. It's fucking nuts.
When did that happen? Last time I seen them, I think they had like, I feel like there was the 2 and then the multitasking guy and then 2 guitarists and then Tobias.
No. Okay, so here's what it is now. Here's what it is. It's bass, guitar, singer.
Oh, I forgot about the bass.
Lady with the keyboard, lady doing something else, drummer,
right?
Saxophone guy, but he comes in later, but it still counts.
Okay, yeah.
And it could be backtracked. I mean, unless he's really good at the sax, I don't know. And then Tobias. So that's how that's this many.
Okay, so yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of people on stage.
But that's a whole performance, though. That's the thing. Is they're like, I don't know. They're like a thing. They're an experience.
Theater.
Yeah, there you go. Theater. They're a theater band.
Ghost is theater.
Yeah, refined theater band. You know.
Yes, quite. I know we already discussed in the last. Oh, look who showed up! This son of a bitch. Yes. Listen, Jordan's a top tier fan, so Diva, treat him with respect. You know.
Oh yes. Hello.
Yeah, don't teach. You know, you don't talk shit to Jordan. Okay, he talks shit to you. This is how it goes. Love my ass. Okay, that's what LNAO is. So, and who doesn't? You know. I was gonna say that in the last live we talked about seeing Ghost live and how there's a lot of weird people. You know, and
that's true.
And it just, I called them the Taylor Swift of metal just because it felt like it was more for chicks, which is fine. I still enjoyed it. I mean, there's some guys who, excuse me, there's some guys who love Taylor Swift. So
I guess, yeah.
Do you like Taylor Swift? Shake it off, man.
Not overall, but I do like some of the songs, you know.
See, Taylor Swift is for the people, I think.
Yeah, you know, I can't say I actively dislike Taylor Swift at all. I like some of her stuff, but I'm not going to be like excited about her albums or like anything like that. Although I did hear that she got her something happened. I can't remember what it was, but I did hear
she got teeth out.
She got her rights or something to her own music or something like that, and it's like
she finally got rights.
Yeah, nice. I think something like that. So good on her.
America.
Ugh, I need to stay hydrated.
Are you dehydrated?
I mean, I hope not. I work at the greenhouse. And,
yeah.
I try. I got a water bottle that's like this big now.
Wow, that's really big.
I know.
How many ounces is this?
At least 3.
I think you're right. I think you know your ounces.
Thanks.
Women can do things now. Yes, and I'm pretty excited about that.
That's true. If there's anything I learned from the Barbie movie,
it's been a long time coming, you know.
It's that women can do things.
Women can finally do stuff. So, I guess we can move on to the next topic.
All right.
This one's gonna. How should I transition? Whoops. That's actually funny how I just said that. That's actually awesome. That's actually pretty fucking awesome. How do I transition into this next topic?
Okay. Yikes.
Yikes. That's perfect. It was perfect. It's perfect.
All right. It was good.
Yeah, bitch. Alice Cooper has an opinion. God forbid.
Yes.
So let's break it down. So there's this guy on Metal Injection. We'll call him Little Timmy. Actually, oh, this isn't it. Richard. Hold on. Richard's just... Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. Good job, buddy. Proud of you. Okay, so there's this guy right here. His name is Greg Kentley. Or whatever. Greg Hack. And of course, to get you to clickbait this, he has to write Alice Cooper dropped by a cosmetic company after anti-trans comments. Now, you're probably asking yourself, nope, wrong one. What's considered anti-trans? I would say anti-trans is like, I hate trans people. I don't believe they're real. 1950s shit, right? And if you read the article, if we can go back to that, Richard, that'd be great. You stupid son of a bitch. Okay.
There it is.
Good job, bud. Ooh, I like that one. In his quote, sorry, I'm rereading it, even though I'm good at reading quickly. So anyway, he goes, see, this is why I suck live. That's why the show's called this. Hold on, we got a comment before I read on.
All right.
Nadav is Googling. Looking for shit. I know. Terrible. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, anyway, so the cosmetic company dropped him because he said anti-LGBT, whatever it's fucking called now. And because he called it a fad. But they just clipped out certain things about it because they didn't want, they wanted to fit their agenda of, wokeism. So what he really said was like, I think it's just so confusing. I'm actually go to the top there, Jim. Yeah, I'm understanding that there's cases of transgender, but I'm afraid that it's also a fad, and I'm afraid there's a lot of people claiming to be this just because they want to be that. And I think what he means by that is that people are trying to find themselves, I think, still, and this world is pretty nuts. So a fad is something that people talk about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so then people look for a free victim card. So like, oh, you can't say that about me. when there's actual people out here who do have gender dysphoria. What is it called? Gender dysphoria.
Oh, dysphoria, yes.
Yeah, and it's a real thing. But these people who just don't know who, I think they just have a crazy personality that they just can't describe. So they decide, yeah, I'm non-binary, and then they're like, oh, why? I don't know, because I just don't belong. It's just like that doesn't make any sense. So I think that's what Alice Cooper is trying to get at. He's like, it's as a fad.
I don't think he was. Yeah, I don't think he was trying to be malicious. I mean, you have to remember that Alice Cooper has been around for a very, very long time. He has been through the movement. Okay, like he was here in the 70s doing something nobody else was doing. Like he was dressed like a straight up, like he is what modern goth is. Now he has been forever. Right. So he's been very positive. I feel like I guess I didn't know Alice Cooper back in the day, I should say, but from what I know of Alice Cooper, I don't really think he's outwardly had anyone hate him. I don't think he's hated anyone. Unless it's like a crazy like religious person, because of course he's Satan then. But you know what I'm trying to say overall. I just don't I feel like the way that we perceive those types of subjects, the narrative is changing every day. And I think that we're all trying to adapt and find ourselves, like you said. I think he thinks that way too. I just don't think he was trying to be cruel or misunderstanding of people who are transgender or anyone in the LGBTQ community. I don't think he was being outwardly hateful.
No, that's true. The hell's your internet, diva? 2 cans and a string?
I guess. Nice. I have it connected. It's showing me on the thing. I can see it. You had this
awesome thing going, and then the government turned it off.
Yeah. And to be expected. But no, I don't think that was his intent. Also, I'd like to point out that Alice Cooper is a very intelligent person. If you've ever listened to Nights with Alice Cooper and listen to him talk, he's very intelligent. And he talks about a lot of things, and he always speaks very like, what's the word I'm looking for? He's just very open about things, and he likes to share knowledge and stuff like that. And people with those kind of like his nature, I don't feel like he's being malicious. Also, he's really, really old. Can you guys just you don't have to cancel him. He's just an old man. Like, goddamn, you don't have to cancel Alice Cooper over that. And you don't have to, I mean, we're not canceling our grandparents, just saying.
Yeah, but my grandparents say something crazier than what Alice Cooper has said. So
that's what I'm saying,
fine line between them.
If we're at Thanksgiving and, Uncle Grandpa says something really weird.
Uncle Grandpa.
You don't cancel Uncle Grandpa. You just go, okay, Uncle Grandpa. You know. Okay. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's what you mean.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think Alice Cooper, who we're not worthy of talking about anyway, to be honest.
True.
We're
not worthy.
We're not worthy. I don't think he's a hateful, like you said, he's not hateful. I don't see him as a hateful human being. I think what this is another case of rich celebrity singer person, kind of like what's going on with Till Lindemann, says something. How do we get him canceled?
Yeah.
How can we shut him up from having an opinion?
Yeah.
Anti-trans is, like I said before, anti is anti. Like, I hate Nazis. I'm anti-Nazi. See how that works?
Mm-hmm.
If I were to say I hate, then that would be anti. But he's not in this entire fucking quote has he talked about, I fucking hate him.
No.
Nothing. Yeah. So these, once again, Greg from Metal Injection, Greg Gentley, is doing a hit piece on probably Alice Cooper didn't sign something of his, and so he's like, this is perfect. I can just copy and paste what he said, and I don't have to do any fucking writing. That's called hack writing. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? We don't know what's going on, in the background.
Fuck you, Greg. Go after Alice Cooper. And his
I
quote
know.
underneath it is, "Old man yells at cloud." It's like, man, shut your ass up, Greg.
Like,
Fucking hate
honestly, I
Greg.
didn't even know Alice Cooper was getting canceled until you're a great news outlet because I found out from you. And I
Wow.
was like, what? Who's canceling Alice Cooper and why? I love
I'm
him.
I'm a news outlet.
You are. I found out
Thank
from
you.
you.
All
Crazy.
right. That's pretty cool. Let's see what
But
this
no,
comment
that
says.
was very sad.
I
Dude,
don't
what?
believe you. Shut up. See, now if you were
I
here
want
and not
that to be
sick,
real.
I want it to be real too.
That sounds like something like very Adam Sandler. Like, remember in Mr. Deeds, I think it was, when he's like, one time Stephen King came to our gas station and we were all too scared to talk to him.
Let's. Oh, we got the comment. Here we go. Here we go. True story.
Wow.
Wow.
Marshfield. Oh, he must have been on tour. That's wild.
What in Marshfield are you going to? Cadott?
Yeah. That would be close to Cadott.
Hmm.
That's wild.
That's
I wish I would have seen
that's
him.
rad. Yeah.
That's rad.
That's
Excellent.
rad, bruh. Excellent, dude. So anyway, that's what I think about that. I think hit pieces on people just because they misinterpreted something is ridiculous. Which actually, to me, it makes me feel that you're unintelligent, that you just misinterpreted the entire thing.
Yeah.
But that's the world we live in, you know. So
I think we should
hooray.
save cancel culture for the people that are saying the really fucked up shit. That's what I think.
That's true.
You know,
But,
there's some people
they're
out
not-
there that are saying some wild things, and that's where cancel culture needs to be. Not poor old man Alice Cooper.
Yeah, or Till for, you know, stuff he's allegedly done. But I'm about to do a what the hell on TikTok, so I don't want to get into it because I don't want to ruin it for the two people watching.
That makes sense.
Just the two people, you know. It's fine. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to some topic. I was just thinking about this yesterday. So I was going through some comments on a ghost article, and I was going through some comments on oh, lost her. I'll keep talking on a Rammstein article, and just and Corey Taylor, and in the comments, when somebody says something positive, let's say, "Wow, Ghost, love seeing them live," then you see a bunch of laughy faces, and you must not know what real music is. And you read these comments, and then my question for not only Diva and for really the world is: are metalheads assholes? Are we just dickheads? And we just can't handle people enjoying things? Because it just seems like in the comments, everyone's a fucking dickhead. I'm sorry, an asshole. So are we metalheads? Are we just assholes? Is that our thing?
I don't know.
Are we haters?
I feel like
People enjoying stuff.
I feel like in the community, I've witnessed it, you know, pretty firsthand. Honestly, you know, there's a lot of gatekeeping going on with metal. I don't know why. I see it's been a thing for a long time though, because I remember being with people where, for example, I like other music, like crazy. I know,
What?
like punk bands, whatever, and
Yeah.
then nobody says anything except for a metalhead who's a gatekeeper will tell you that's not real music. It's nothing compared to this or whatever. And it's like, hey, I like that too. You know? I mean, example, like my band, I have like in my top 3 bands,
Here we go.
I would say I love Green Day for the nostalgia because that was my shit when I was a kid. So they get to be in the top 3. This is no particular order, by the way. But I also have them up there with Mastodon, which is a very modern metal band. Love them.
Yeah.
You know, and I love Ghost too. But I also love The Pillows and they are a Japanese J-rock band. So it's like, you know, I feel like my love for Mastodon is just as legit as any other metalhead. So why, you know, I don't know. They're always like that though. Like I see that.
I have to agree with the metalhead guy. I think you don't know I don't think you like music.
You know what? You're right. What is music anyways?
I don't think you know. I mean, Smitten Kitten. What is that? A punk band
Yeah.
or a country band?
It
I'd
is
love
not
for
a
you guys to
country.
sing
Oh
one
my god,
country
can
song.
you imagine? Oh no.
I want that to happen.
I don't
And
want
because I'm
to
your
do
news outlet, this just in. Smitten Kitten will be playing a country song at their next live show. You heard it here.
No.
And I'm going to TikTok the shit out of this.
But yes, so there is a ton of hate for Ghost in particular, though. Everyone's saying that you don't like real metal because you like Ghost. That is a huge thing.
Right. Well, so if we want to talk about real metal and what is real metal, so I've been listening, trying, and I can't, baby metal, which people seem to fucking love. I don't get it. It just sounds like a pop music with some guitar riffs.
Well, I know exactly why you don't like it.
All right. It's not because I'm racist.
It's because you are not anime enough.
So it's strictly for anime fans.
I would say it is largely for anime fan because you have the kawaii, like in the anime community, you have the waifus, you know, they're like the little waifus that are awesome and they're metal, so they're badass, but they're cute at the same time. That's the whole.
Are they wives?
No, waifu is like a term for that people who love anime. That's like their little crush. They have a crush on this anime girl or whatever, and they're really adorable, and that's their waifu. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just telling you.
I'm listening. Just keep. I love it. It's diva.
But this is them, so I think that's their whole appeal. And honestly, I like it, but I can understand where you don't like it. It's not for everyone.
Get it. I'm not even old.
You don't have to be old.
Well, you know, my music. How do I say this politely? My music. No, I'm gonna say it some else way. Let's see. I don't. There's an age where they say that at like 35, which I'm still 21, which is great. But when you get to 35, your music plateaus, and this is all you'll listen to, is what you grew up with. And I think my music is constantly changing. So I don't think I'm out of touch. I just like what I like. And baby metal is just, I don't get it. And if it's, and Judas Priest was like, oh, I love baby metal. I was like, oh, you love baby metal? Okay. But I'm not like going on the comments like, you fucking stupid asshole. Call yourself Judas Priest. What's his name? Robert Henry? Henford?
Yeah.
Rob Heltfield. And yeah. But it's no different than people hating on Five Finger Death Punch, which I don't like them either. And a big reason why people hate Five Fingers because how sold out and radioized they sound when they used to sound pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Which that's understandable hate.
Yeah.
But what's the gatekeeping community do that I actually love is they just every time someone goes, man, I love metal, and they go, yeah, what band? And then the minute they go Five Finger Death Punch, I was like, keep it up. I love it. Because it's true.
They get to be the meme of metal, okay? They earned it. It's just like when we were younger and everyone hated Nickelback, all right? It's the same thing. They're the new Nickelback. Sorry. Someone had to take the fall. Thanks for being the bros, you know?
So, and they took the fall.
Yeah.
And, and I'm proud of them. So when everyone just hates on Five Finger, I love it.
Yeah.
They deserve all of it. So
they earned it, you know? That's what I'm saying.
Is what it really comes down to.
I mean, have you seen their tour bus?
Is it just Ivan Moody on each one or what?
I mean, it may as well be.
Oh, okay.
It is the most bro metal tour bus you could ever imagine.
Five Finger Death Punch is metal for country fans. I'll say it now. It really is.
I could agree with that, actually. That's a very good statement.
Thank you.
Well, that pretty much hit it right on the head, actually.
Yeah, it's metal for country fans. These guys who just thinking that, I love country and I love this, but wait, hold on. See, this is true. They did tour with a country.
Oh, they tour with country. That makes sense.
I'm on this. This is why I am Metal Jim.
Yeah, look at you.
Jim.
Big brain moment.
Big PP energy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
You
Let me tell
got
you,
this.
the Taylor Swift medal is Ghost because all the
Mhm.
chicks love Ghost. Which, if I was a chick, I'd show my tits to Ghost too.
Hey,
I would.
you
I
know.
don't care. I don't care. And then Five Finger Death Punch is just it's a heavy metal for country fans.
Yeah, you know, when the country fans feel like getting a little rowdy, you know, they turn on their
Ooh.
fucking Five Finger Death Punch.
I
Makes
always
sense to
think
me.
of, yeah, I would agree. I always think of like a nice candlelit bedroom, and a guy with a country hat comes on and says, "Hey, baby, I just heard this awesome Five Finger Death Punch song today." And his sister goes, "What was it?" And he just slowly cranks it up, and it's Bad Company, a remake, of course.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, this is the best thing." And she goes, "God damn, Dad played for me last night too." And I love the love in that family when
Yeah.
Five Finger gets involved. So, you know what? To Five Finger Death Punch, keeping the country fans where they belong. Good stuff.
True that.
So anyway, yeah, and so when it comes to metal assholes, okay, some people take it too far, and they have to, not just the gatekeepers, but the people who need clout, clout, or as we like to call them, clout chasers. If I spelled that word right, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Stop looking at the word. So when Ronnie was making fun of Kadat in the energy there, which he was absolutely correct, it was garbage. He left the stage. He only played for 40 minutes and then he left and he said, "You don't care, I don't care, I'm leaving." And I was just like, whatever. It's Ronnie Radke. He's awesome. See, I'll let certain people get away with that. I'd let Corey Taylor get away with it. I don't really give a shit. And so there's other bands who are lesser than Ronnie. Let's say, local bands who go after Ronnie and they start clout chasing. So this guy, I don't want to give his name away. I don't give his band away because, one, I don't want him to get any attention because I can't wait to explain what happens to you because I haven't talked to you in a while.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
So he starts. He was at Rockfest.
Okay.
And he played in front of a crowd. Was the crowd like rowdy? No. So, but he had video of it, and he says to Ronnie like, these people come to see you and blah blah blah, and he's walking through a mall and he's trying to be funny, which, whatever, to each his own. And I mean, I know how to be funny. And he's just going through and he's just talking about how Ronnie is, bad. But he wasn't like too mean to Ronnie in the video. But then what happens when you talk shit about somebody? You bring in more shit talkers. So he transitioned from, I kind of don't like what Ronnie said, to, I fucking hate Ronnie Radke. So he started doing clout chasing. So each and every other video, he started talking bad about Ronnie, and he was actually asking Ronnie to respond because there's nothing better than getting your clout up with the actual person responding to your bullshit.
True.
Which Ronnie did. And he responded with, I've seen you. Yeah, Ronnie said, the video's down now, but Ronnie goes, I've seen your drumming. You're not good at it. You're not good at keeping up with the beat. As like coming from Ronnie, who's, pretty big. I think as a musician, if you had Ronnie or anybody tell you you're not good at drumming, that probably hurts a little.
Yeah,
it's got.
I would imagine it probably would.
Because if he would have just attacked him for his personality, it would have been fine. But he attacked his thing that he does, which is like one pretty. That's like the Achilles heel because he's a drummer. So he's just cutting that fucker, and then after Ronnie responded, then Ronnie just let it go. And then I think the guy responded, and then Ronnie said, "I don't have a problem, but I will have a problem with you if you'd like to have a problem." And not in that context, but Ronnie's like, "We can have a problem if you'd like." And then he got banned from TikTok, so the problem couldn't, escalate because I love drama, right? Because you get the news from me anyway. So on clout chasing, he has continued to make videos on hating on Ronnie. He was recently at Northwoods Festival. Does that sound familiar in Wisconsin? It's the Northwoods whatever mashup or whatever the fuck it's called. and he was
Okay.
making fun of Ronnie, and they shared it, and they're like, "Oh, he's so funny." And I'm like, "You're still clout chasing? It's over."
Yeah.
But here's the funny part about clout chasing: if you're not doing it correctly, you're not gaining any followers. So his followership started from like 6,001, and it ended at 6,250, I believe. I'm good with numbers.
Okay.
And I keep looking back to see if his clout chasing, it went up 3 times, or just went up by 3. So
Oh,
his clout chasing's not working,
right.
but he still has tons of comments, and he's still trying
Hmm.
to go after a big name who can't even respond now because he got banned off of TikTok for anti-trans comments, which they weren't. Another Alice Cooper moment.
Oh, that happened to Ronnie too?
Yeah, but he didn't say. He said he didn't even. Half the stuff that Alice Cooper said was something like an old man would say, not like crazy shit. But Ronnie was just like said a couple of things, and everyone's like, "Oh, this guy hates the gays." So it's just like I love it, which he never said he hated anybody. But besides the point, I think clout chasing as a musician is beneath you if you're just trying to get your band noticed. Because that means your band's not good, and they can't just be noticed by themselves. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, I know
What?
exactly what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, you're saying like they're feeding off the negativity and like something that's completely separate from them in hopes that it will get their band like going. Which
Right, and it didn't.
Yeah.
So
That's stupid.
Congratulations, you didn't do anything. You gained 100 followers, which I'm not saying followers is life, but followers help if you're trying to, gain your popularity. My manager says, "Can I say the band?" Absolutely. I won't, but you can. And yeah, they just played Northwoods of Wisconsin, I think it's called.
Northwoods of Wisconsin. I don't think I know what that is. Maybe I've heard it in the past.
They haven't invited you to that?
I don't think so.
Don't kick your camera. You're so upset.
Sorry, my foot slipped off my desk.
So here's the band. It's the drummer of that band.
Okay.
Yeah, you can Google it later or don't. Who doesn't matter. So I think he's the only one. The Northwoods Rock Rally. Have you heard of that?
No.
Okay. Wow. Diva.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
What the fuck, man?
I mean, I'd totally go. If it's in the North Woods, I love up there.
True. You are close to the ticks and mosquitoes.
I am.
Yeah. So anyway, this is the band. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. But yeah, it just to me, if I'll talk about Corey Taylor and some of the stuff he says, but I don't make 50 videos about it because that would be considered clout chasing. Because I actually do like Corey Taylor. He's a great musician. I think he's very talented. Some of his opinions are fucking wild, but
Agreed.
Right? Yeah, they're wild. Lizzie Hale, don't like her at all, but I don't like her one bit or her band.
No,
guess what? Have you seen how many TikToks have I made about Lizzie Hale or YouTube? Barely any. I think I made one in the last 3 years. If you don't like something, you don't talk about it. But when you're clout chasing because you're a hack, then you'll talk about something you don't like. Nonpoint is in Madison this weekend. I guess my manager wants me to talk about that. The Taste of Madison is this weekend, and Nonpoint's gonna be there. Hey!
I saw Nonpoint once.
Did you like Nonpoint?
I don't know.
I don't like the pause.
It's been so long. Like, I don't want to like say I love or hate them. I just don't remember. Because I think I saw them. I feel like I saw them at this thing called Edge Fest.
That's
many years ago.
50 years ago, I think.
At least 50.
At least 50.
I don't remember, actually. I know I've seen them, though.
Pop Evil headlined this year. Are you talking about Rock Rally or the North ones? Ron, you got to get on your game, man, and respond right away. Unless he's behind because of internet. Oh, forget
it. Might be
sorry. Damn it. Stupid. But anyway, yeah, that's why I didn't know if you had an opinion about clout chasing, if you've seen it before. Shit like that.
I pretty much I just agree. You know, it's like I have seen it.
You don't have your own opinion, yeah.
I mean, I really don't. Like, not a
Okay.
different. I have an opinion, but it's not different than your opinion. Is all I'm saying.
That's why I hired you. Same
Yeah,
opinion.
exactly. That's why we're a good team. But no, like, I just think it's ridiculous, the whole thing. I mean, I've seen clout chasing not with music. It's with everything all the time. There's always like something that somebody says something and then everyone's just gotta jump on it. I'm trying to think of. You can see it with like, for example, the Barbie movie. Movie has gotten a lot of positive feedback. I will say it's a great movie. I've seen it. I seen it for an employee showing, actually. I thought it was really good and it had a really good message, and it's awesome. It's a really good movie for us to have right now. But there is a lot of hate around it, which is the clout chasing. It is like, podcasters and all this stuff trying to be like, oh, it's not that good, oh, I don't understand it, or whatever. One guy will say something terrible about it, and then everyone jumps on it, and then they all take it with them.
Yeah,
exactly what happens. So yeah, I see.
I was privileged enough to see the Barbie movie, and I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I thought it
was funny. I thought it had some funny moments. Is it a movie for me? A man? Probably not. But I watched it anyway. I said, "Fuck the system." I'm watching the Barbie movie.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know.
I like Ken. There's a lot of funny quotes in the movie. I don't know. It's just a movie, guys.
Yeah, and I understood. I understood it. I knew what they were trying to do, and I thought it was awesome because, I mean, I guess I don't see trailers for things anymore, really.
No.
So maybe there was a trailer that existed that revealed more of the movie than what it was. But I had no idea what to expect. I thought it was going to be like a zany, colorful Barbie movie. And it turned out to be like a really, really good statement on womanhood. And I was like, holy shit. Well, I wasn't expecting that. So I don't know. It was good. It made me cry. I liked it.
Yeah, my manager cried too. There's that part of this in the scene where she's talking, not Barbie, but a different Barbie. But no, it wasn't a Barbie. It was
was the mom.
Yeah, and she did this whole thing about women. And what I liked about it, and I don't mean to get into this, but what I liked about it is she attacked all sides of womanhood, not just like, the woke left garbage side. Like she just like the full circle of, and I'm like, wow. And then I looked over at my manager and she's crying too. And I was like, okay. Yeah.
I cried. That hit me really hard. I cried at that. It was so well rounded.
Yeah.
I felt it in my soul.
Yeah, I think a lot of women did too. And then, of course, you got men going, this is an attack on men. They don't love men. Just like, it's not about you, bro. But way to make it about you. I love it.
But, way to fit that.
Here's what's funny, though, and you're going to like this. I saw a TikTok, because we're TikTards now.
Yeah.
And there's a guy, and he wasn't making fun of it. He's saying that Barbie is the Black Panther for white women. And the plot and the trailer syncs up to Black Panther, the newest one, perfectly. And it's fucking wild. You got to look that up. And I was like, holy shit, it's the same movie, except one sucks and one's good. Black Panther sucks. So, and not because I hate Marvel. It's exactly because I hate Marvel. Okay.
Okay. You're not a Marvel.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Black Panther. Okay. Here's my superpower. Shing. It's like, wow. So that's it. And when we first saw Black Panther on screen, the character, I was with my manager, and she laughed so hard because he puts his hand, puts his hand down, and these claws come out. And we're in the theater, and you just hear this laughter out of one person. And it's her laughing, and she looks at me and goes, "That was so stupid." And I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, this is why I hired you.
I don't know. I didn't see the first or the second one. I have no idea. I have fallen out of Marvel. Yeah, I like Spider-Man. I love
Spider-Man.
Yeah. I read comics of Spider-Man, loved it. Same with Deadpool, love Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool's good.
I did like Wolverine. I didn't like the X-Men, but I liked Wolverine by himself.
I like Logan. Logan's the best one, I think. because it was just shot really well, I think.
Yeah, I can
For me.
agree. Speaking
See, that's
of,
why I heard you.
while we're on this, I mean, we should be talking about metal, I guess, but
No, we're actually near the end where we're quitting, so
but
we
I
can talk
did
about whatever now.
see Adam Sandler released a new movie
What's
on
it called?
Netflix.
Shabby Dabby. Is that
Well,
what it's called?
here's the thing. It's not centered
Okay.
around him. It is centered
Oh.
around his daughter, actually. And it is his real daughter, I found out.
Oh, okay.
I have
Come on, say it.
it's just I wish could have been I wish it was better. I feel like I have a lot of things I could say about that movie, but you should watch that movie and we should talk about it later.
What's it called?
It's called You're So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah.
Okay. And it sucks.
It does. It's not good.
Okay. I don't know if that was in Barbie, but yeah, I think that's a good time. I also love Ken. I'm just Ken.
Yeah, I love Ken.
Anywhere else, I'd be a 10.
Yeah. And I loved Alan, his friend Alan, how there's just one
He
of
always
him.
yells, Ken! Yeah. I don't know. The movie's, it's just a movie. It's like people, if you take it out of context, mostly just the men were like, what about me?
It's like, what do you mean? There was a lot of Kens.
Go watch John Wick or something, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be a hardcore feminist because that's like whatever. But it's not really. The movie's not really for men, but men should watch it and kind of get it. But you don't have to like go to protests and rallies. You can just watch the movie. You don't have to do a fucking 180 and become a totally different person with like rainbow colored hair.
Dude, take the message.
Take the message. Go, talk to your wife or your girlfriend and say, hey, you want me to rub your feet? And then, and it's a nice gesture, I think.
It's nice to try to understand a little better,
Yeah, I agree. I've been called sexist in the past by people because I called girls fangirls over a movie called God, what was it called? It's this terrible movie with the Black Veil Bride singer. I think
I don't even know what that would be.
The Devil in Me or whatever. And and people, these hardcore fangirls, and that's what they were saying this is the best movie they've ever seen. I said, this is the biggest piece of shit. As if someone who's ever watched the film, I was like, this is the biggest piece of shit. And they attacked me because I said I was like, and you're just fangirling over, what's his name? Black Veil Bride's guy. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and I remember you're sexist, blah blah blah. And I was
are we not allowed to say that? I thought that was just like a term, like dude, like how you call everyone dude.
Like if fanboys, really right?
Yeah, I just thought you'd be like, if you really, really liked something, you'd be like, oh, they're just fangirling over it or whatever.
Yeah, but apparently not, because they came after me, and I just kind of laughed because I was like, I did like 3 reviews of, I hate saying it, but female-fronted bands and how much I love their music, and you're calling me sexist because I didn't like your stupid fucking movie. I was like, it's like throwing the word around Nazi when you don't like something because you just don't know how to argue it. So you're like, you're a Nazi. So I think that's what I just found it funny that you can just throw that around. So that's weird. I don't know why I brought that up. It was a memory. But oh well, there's only a minute left. We're almost done. There's some comments over here, so I forgot to read them because we were talking. The Offspring did that one. They still sound the same. Yeah, I thought so. The Offspring was hilarious. Lots of fan interaction.
Oh, that's cool. I like the Offspring.
Yeah, I do too. Offspring only played one new song. What was it called?
I didn't know they were writing new songs.
Sound like I didn't know they were still around. Sorry.
I mean, I knew they're on tour because I'll see them. Says,
all they played was old stuff.
Okay.
I don't think you understood the question. Does the new thing sound like the old stuff? Come on, Ron.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Ron. You and your, I don't know, he's got his young wife there. I don't know, how old is she? I think he said he's 14 younger than him. He's I called him a silver Silver fox. That's what the older guys are. They're silver foxes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Diva, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Sorry I didn't have more viewership, but you know.
That's okay.
It's all right.
I just liked hanging out.
Yeah, I did too. For the people who did watch, thanks for watching, all three of you. And yeah, that's it. I'll have a new video coming out this week about metal etiquette. And I'm working really hard on it. I'm editing. It's got a green screen. It's not this quick fucking video. You're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. Either way, you're gonna react. And so that's gonna be out this week, and I'm excited to release it. So probably tomorrow. So I can't wait to show you guys that. Thanks for showing up to Metal Gym Sucks Live. And thanks for Diva for being here as well.
Yay.
She is pretty cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, the manager, you know, she's got to say it or, you know, it's sexist.
Oh.
So, bye-bye.